Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another tutorial in Madlookz VFX. In today's tutorial we are going to see how we can extract tracks from silhouette shapes or whatever shape formats inside Nuke, and we can use that for our day-to-day compositing and prep task. So let's jump into the tutorial. Okay, so now we are inside silhouette, and as you can see we have an input here. I'm just going to do a playback for you. This is a simple shot and we are going to track this board. As you can see, the movement of board is not that fast and it's easily trackable. So straight ahead I'm going to take a Roto node, or you can use a tracker node as well. I have connected that into the input and just going to draw a shape over there in the edges of this board. Okay, now as soon as my shape is ready, I'm just going to hit the tracker properties, and inside tracker properties just take the Mocha tracker and and let it be translate scale rotation. I just don't need shear and perspective in this shot, so just click on this button to track. Okay, so now our track is ready, and you can see in the latest version of Silhouette you don't need to create a layer for tracking. Just click on this button and a layer will be automatically generated, so that's pretty helpful. As you can see, the track is pretty good, and yep, so if there is a circumstance like you have to take some point tracks from this shape, it's pretty easy inside Silhouette. Just go into the tracker properties and you just need to select 4 corner pins or how much ever points you would like to take tracks. So I'm just going to select 4 points here, just selecting these points and also this one. So I have selected 4 points in this spline, and you can just right click over here. Oops. Okay, that is because you are inside Mocha tracker. You just need to select the point tracker and then go over nearby the selected points and just right click over here. And as you can see, there are 3 options here: create corner tracks from shape bounds, from shape center, and from points. You can try these options in your computer or in your chart, but I'm going to explain, or I'm going to select this option, create tracker from points. So let's click on this and it's easy, it's done. You can see now we have 4 point tracks which we extracted from the spline Bezier 1, and yeah, taking point tracks from a shape inside Silhouette is pretty easy. Okay, so right now what we are going to do is we are going to export this shape from Silhouette to Nuke. So for that, just select the shape. I'm going to select the layer as well for keeping it organized, and let's go into the file, export, and here we have some options. I'm going to export as Nuke 9+ shapes. Click on this, and yeah, I'm just going to save as 0.2 inside any folder. Save. So let's jump into Nuke. Cool. So as you can see the input over here, and let's try to import our Roto shape from Silhouette. Okay, you can import via different methods. You can just go into file and insert comp nodes, or even you can drag and drop from the Windows Explorer as well. So I'm going to drag drop. Okay, here we go. So here we have the shape. Let's check. Okay, the shape is ready. Now we are going to extract tracks from these points just like we did inside Silhouette. For that, there is no default option inside Nuke as far as I know. So I found a beautiful script from Nukepedia by MadlookzVFX. Yeah, that's an amazing tool which allows us to extract tracks from Roto shapes, and this can be very helpful for compositors, prep artists, and even rotoscopy artists who are specialized in doing Roto inside Nuke if they have some shapes from Silhouette or yeah. So I can just select these points, or I select this spline, or more specifically I just need to select this Roto node, and I have already added this Python tool inside my menu.py, and I have added that into a menu inside my Nuke as efficiency. So inside efficiency you can see there are many custom tools, and I have made many tutorials for the tools which I made using basic Python, and there are videos on those topics in my channel. So if you are interested, you can check that as well. Inside here you can see Roto shapes track. So I'm going to select this. So now it asks like what is the frame range we need to bake these tracks. I'm just keeping it as like the default 1 to 100 and click on this OK button. Cool. Now you can see the trackers are automatically generated from all those points in the spline. So basically I just don't want, you know, every points to be converted into tracks. I just want like 4 points, just the same points which we selected inside silhouette. So I'm going to select those 4 points and I'm going to select this roto shapes track. Okay, so the tool doesn't work like that. It always converts the whole spline into tracks. So it's better to delete the unwanted points. So always create a backup for the shapes which you are extracting tracks. So I'm going to delete all these unwanted points here. Okay, so these are my 4 points which I need to convert that as tracks. So I'm going to select the roto node and just go into the efficiency menu and roto shapes track. Again, give the work range. Now you can see we have 4 point tracks here, and yeah, all these tracks can be used for doing any kind of task in this shot. Okay, so let's try something. Take a copy pre-mult. Okay, and let's go into the first frame. I'm going to set the reference frame. I will just take a roto node and let's do a roto to cover this area. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to take this track and connect it under the pre-mult node, and I'm going to merge this over my input. As you can see, now let's play and see how it. Cool. So now the track is done. Yeah, so if you have a silhouette shape which is exported from a roto department, you can use that shape for extracting tracks for your prep and paintworks, and also for your compositing task as well. So I hope this trick is very useful. Okay, so here we have the Nukepedia page for, you know, Magnoborgo's tool, and you can see the name of the tool is a little bit different. So here, Bake Roto Shapes 2 Trackers version 1.2, and you can see the contributor name as Magnoborgo. Yes, kudos to Magno for creating such an amazing tool. And also you can see the website here, boundaryvfx.com. If you want to further explore anything, you can just click on this website link, and yeah, you can do the exploration there. Here you can see all the details about the Python tool, and even you can see the GitHub link here. You can download this tool simply from Nukepedia. If you want to go into GitHub, I can show you the GitHub page as well. So this is the GitHub page of Magnoborgo, and you can see the same tool here as well. You can read stuff over here. So after downloading, you have to follow some steps to import that inside Nuke. So let's jump into Windows Explorer. Okay, so this is my .nuke folder. So inside .nuke, you can see a folder named Python, and inside Python, you can see a folder named Roto Shapes Track. And inside that you can see the tool, the same tool which you can download from Nukepedia. You can paste that inside this folder. Right now I'm going to double click on this file and show you what the script looks like in my PyCharm. This is PyCharm, and here we go. This is the beautiful script which does all those operations inside Nuke. Yeah, so after pasting the Python tool inside this folder, you just need to come back to .nuke folder. I really wish like you have some basic knowledge about init.py and menu.py. Just click on init.py. Here we have init.py, and you can see I have added a line over here. You can simply add this line to import that tool inside Nuke, and inside menu.py I have added a line like import roto shapes track, because roto shapes track is the function. You can see that over here. Okay, so this is the function which I'm trying to import. You can add that in this file as well, but I have added that inside my menu.py just to keep it organized. And I too is a beginner in all this, you know, Python funky things. So if I'm doing something stupid, please comment it down, and you know, everyone can learn from my mistakes. So after doing everything, you can just restart Nuke, and your tool will be ready inside whatever menu you added, or you know, specifically inside Nuke. Also, if you have this Python tool somehow in your machine, you can just copy all these beautiful lines of Python language, and you can just paste that simply inside Nuke script editor and just run the function. I'm going to show that to you. So I have copied all these beautiful Python lines, and here we are inside Nuke. Here we have the script editor. You can access this script editor by going to Windows and new script editor. So I'm going to paste this over here, and I'm going to select all these things. You can run using this, or you can hit Control Enter in your keyboard as well. Again, it's just asking us like what's the frame range we need to bake. If I'm going to select 1 to 100 and click on OK, it will just run the function and it will extract the same 4 tracks which we extracted by doing the same thing. So if there is a way like you can copy, or you can simply type this thing in your whatever text editor in your machine, and you can simply copy paste that inside the script editor inside Nuke, and you can run the function very easily. You don't have to do all those, you know, menu.py, init.py and all this stuff. If that's confusing for you, you can simply do this as well. Okay, so this is a bonus tip which I'm going to give to all those people who are still seeing this video. So if you are in a situation where you have to export a rotor shape from Nuke to Silhouette, you can do that as well. Even there is a script for that, which is again from Magnoborgo. You have to select this line and you just need to select Nuke FX exporter, and you can just bake the shapes and just import that inside Silhouette. That's pretty easy. I will add the link of that tool in the description of the video, and also the link for the other tool as well. So I hope this tutorial is useful, and if it is useful, please give a thumbs up to the video and share the video with your friends. So until next tutorial, it's my Nuke signing off. Bye bye.